Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, good morning. Air signs, I do hope this vid finds you well. Welcome in. Okay. Today I am going to do an emotional health and possible indication of well-being reading. The mood here is somewhat somber. Okay. We are on season 2, level 3 of Earth Jumanji. Not going to say welcome, but you get the gist, don't you? I think energies are stacking up. Energies are becoming more and more oppressive. Despite the media carrot that's being dangled for all of us of the air, the light, freedom, I think a lot of us are quite sceptical. Stacking up, and a lot of us, if we're honest, have just had enough. I'm just going to put that out there. I am feeling very strongly drawn to read in regards to those energies today, and to see possibly what you individually as a sign need to be paying attention to, your focus and your possible outcome. This is for guidance and entertainment purposes only, guys. This will not resonate with all. If this doesn't resonate or fit with your feeling, your energy, or your story, there are plenty of YouTube readers that can more than satisfy your wants and your needs in respect of this. Okay, this is for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Please do use your intuition, your free will, and power of discernment. You have a mind of your own. We may have been, please do use it. This is your life, okay? Don't use this reading to determine an illegal career, personal, or any important life decisions. I would say if you have a problem with your boyfriend, girlfriend, cat, dog, anybody in your life, boss, neighbour, anyone, please do go and speak to them directly. A direct communication has magical powers of resolution. You'll find sometimes these give you an idea, confirm maybe what you think in your own mind, but don't go down the road of, right, what decision do I make? Let's see what the hippie witch says and let's go and do it. It's not fair. It's not fair on the individual. It's not fair on you, and it's not right, guys. Okay. This is just for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Glad we got that out of the way. Today I'm going to read to you from The Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey, DeMarco, Whispers of Ganesha by Angela Hartfield, and Whispers of Healing, also by Angela Hartfield. And I am going to pull you a sigil card by Teal, Swan from the Blind Spot. This is a brand new deck in my collection. This is unlike any other cards I have. It's not oracle, it's not tarot, but it is sigil, and it tells you possible things you are not paying attention to. It's not love and light. It's real, it's honest, and it's designed to give you objective focus. Okay. So I hope that it's not a card that I can read intuitively at the moment. So it's a card that we need to look to things that we're missing in our lives, things that we're maybe paving over, things that maybe we don't really want to address. Okay, so let's go off with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and see what the cards have to say for you today. Well, okay, we've got one that's flipped out here. It's interesting. I've not seen that card ever before. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, what's going on in your life? This is timeless reading, by the way, although it is Tuesday the 3rd of Wednesday. Why do I keep saying Tuesday? Is Tuesday important to someone? I think I've got the feeling that Tuesday is important to someone, unless it's just lockdown and I've just lost all reason. She says lost all reason, and the release card flies out. We can only dream, can't we, boys and girls? Of what exactly is going on. Right. All right. I'm just going to try and finish that. I've got 2 fly out here. Brilliant. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I have a very definite message for you. Shall we rock and roll? Will. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, do remember, and I don't know if this has come up in readings, I think it has actually, you are the creator and the maker of decisions of your life. This is your reading, your decision, your will, not anybody else's, yours. I think, yeah, this is a message that comes up quite a lot for you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel there's a situation here. I've been giving you readings for some time now, and the message seems to be the same. You are feeling like you're being puppeted by other people's thoughts and opinions, and it's, to be frank, fuck all to do with them. This is your life, and the reasons that you do things are personal to you. You don't have to explain them to anyone. You want release from a situation that is making you feel stifled, imprisoned, emotionally manipulated, and suffocated. These are the words I'm getting here. There are times where you feel so low that there is just a void. You can't see a way out. You can't see the light. And I know I keep saying, I think temperance come up in one of your last readings, patience, and there is a light here. But what I'm saying to you is, it's all very well being patient, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but you get to the point you think, well, fucking hell, who am I being patient for? Excuse the expletives. It's the feeling, it's the passionate feeling and energy that I'm getting through for your sign, coming through these cards, guys, okay? Who am I being patient for, and why? Why am I being patient? For what ends and for what means? Now, although this card says patience, I'm not actually going to read it as that. Let's just back up a bit here, shall we? Will. You hold the light in your own hands. You have gone through cycle after cycle after cycle. This is a repeating pattern, and you are really fed up of this. You want release. You are begging for release. This has been a very dark situation that just when you feel you can see some kind of glimmer of release, pulls you back down again. And the only reason why this is pulling you back down again is because you are letting others interfere with your will. I've just been given small children here and other family members, elderly family members, that, oh, I'm very disappointed in you, I've got. No. Small children will get over it, but they won't get over a bad situation, okay? This is not gender specific at all. I'm just saying, if you are worried about how this is going to impact small children in your life, whatever decision this is, happy parent is or a happy relative is a happy child. Children, remember, if you do things for the good of the children at your own detriment, it is not good for the children. It starts, begins and ends from you. They learn from you. All you are teaching them is to put up with stuff that doesn't serve you. It's not healthy. It's not good. It's not workable in the long term, guys, okay? You need to look after your personal mental health in order to get out of this abyss, get out of this void. Stop worrying about other people's manipulation of your will. It's time for you to hold your light, stand up, okay, and say to them, no, this is not for me. Yes, they may be upset for a couple of weeks, but they'll get over it. While I'm doing everything else for everybody else's comfort, I am here existing in the void. And we shouldn't be existing, guys. We should be living. Given the world situation, it's a bit of a challenge at the moment, I ain't going to lie. But we have to do everything that we have to do to make sure that we have our new beginning, that we have the portal and the release to get out of this situation. We really need this release. We do. Let's see what Ganesha has to say about this, shall we? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Oh, I've got older relatives disappointed in you. I was married for 50 years. Can't you fix this? No, stop. Where has that come from? I don't even know where that's come from, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I can see a lady. She's sat in a chair. She's got a woolen jumper on. She's got rings on her fingers and she's a little overweight. And she's sat there and she's looking at you disappointingly. She's not being fair. It may not be gender specific. It may be someone in the spirit world or the physical world. But what I'm getting here is grandmother or aunt. I'm getting aunt energy here. I don't know where it's coming from, but this is one of the people that's stopping you from moving forward. If this resonates with you, I hope it's making some kind of sense. I'm just getting what's coming through. I don't know how or why it's coming through. It just is, okay? You need to do this for yourself. You pleasing everybody else isn't fixing the situation, and it's not, you're still not doing it because it's still coming through in my cards, okay? I think this is the same group I've been reading for, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, for quite some time now. I don't know personally who you are. I just know that this situation, I'm quite frustrated with this. I just want to go and shake everybody in your situation and tell them to back the fuck up and let you get on with it, because you so need your release. You really, really do. If I knew who it was, I'd bloody do it, but I've no idea. It could be anybody, but you get what I'm saying, don't you? Right, surrender. backs up what I've just said. Surrender and release. You need to stop worrying about people's interfering. You have your own free will. Surrender and you will get your release. Stop thinking about what other people are thinking. This is not their life. This is your life. Okay? Let it go. Let it flow. Let it nurture. Let it grow. Your freedom. Okay? Stop flogging a dead horse, man. If it's dead, lay it to rest. Just because you've been in a situation for a long time don't mean you need to be stuck in a situation. If it no longer serves you, 3 months or 30 years, if it no longer serves you, get on your horse and get out of there. Promise of the future. There you go. Once you surrender, there is a promise of your future. I'm not flipping you the bird, it's just the way I'm holding the cards. Surrender and you've got your promise of your future. You've got your release coming. Can you see? The light. They almost merge together. Can you see that? In between them, it's like a galaxy. It's your thought, it's your doubt. Yeah? 2 different decks, but they make up a picture. Yeah? You're looking towards the light both ways. You're desperate to walk forward. You need to do this. It so needs to be done. I've just been told one more Ganesha card. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what he has to say. He's a dude. Insight. That come from the last reading for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You need to go in within. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to own your truth. Your truth, not anybody else's truth, because no one's being honest. They're all being bloody selfish. They don't care about you. Because if they did, they'd respect the fact that you need release here. And they're not. So if they're not caring about you, you need to care about yourself. Because nobody else is going to care about it. You need to get out of that void, guys. And I know that you're desperate for release. See what the whispers of healing have to say about this, shall we? Boundaries. Yeah, you need to affirm boundaries. Your boundaries, okay? You need to be quite clear. Practice your own will, okay? You want to cultivate your release for the promise of the future, yeah? You need to create your own boundaries. You need to say, listen, I appreciate you're a little upset, but this is not your life. This is my life. My kids, my nephews, nieces, whoever it is, the younger people in my life will get over this, okay? The older relatives really do have no business in my happiness. They've had their life, they have their happiness, okay? They may be disappointed and to be upset, but they'll get over it. They'd be even more upset if they understood what turmoil and upset I'm currently attempting to exist in. Barriers. Again, these people are your barriers, okay? You need to stand up and say, listen, this is my life. I'm doing this with love for myself. I'm only going to drag those around me down if I continue to please others that don't even care about me. Wow. Okay. Sigil card, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is number 28. Let's have a look in the book and see what it says, shall we? This is a brand new deck. So it's not like any other deck I've got. Triangulation. If you've drawn this sigil, the thing you aren't clearly seeing is triangulation. This could mean that you are being triangulated, or you are triangulating people against someone, or people are triangulating against you, of all the above. Triangulation is one of the most common tactics of social manipulation. What did I say? Okay. And it usually happens subconsciously. Triangulation occurs when, instead of communicating directly to someone that we have a conflict with so as to create resolution, we go to a third person with a subconscious or even conscious desire to get them on our side against the person we have the conflict with. We may use them as a go-between to relay information to the person we have conflict with, but this is not the same thing as using an intermediary, because the subconscious intention in triangulation is to divide. We are using one person against another. Subconsciously, we think our only way of maintaining our self-concept of being a good person is to get other people to validate that we are the good one in the conflict. The way to do this is also to get that person to have an issue with the person we have an issue with. If you have drawn this sigil, triangulation is taking place. You need to deal with conflict when it is tiny and directly with the person you have that conflict with. You need to figure out what you need, then meet those needs and meet them directly. What did I say? Okay. Manipulation only occurs when a person feels they cannot get their needs met directly, and so they must get them met indirectly. Try to figure out what people, as well as yourself, actually need and actually want. Okay, what is a person's actual intent of telling you what they are telling you? Right. You're doing everything for everyone else. And these people, the people that are manipulating you for their own gain, are using others to lean on the emotional card to sway you or stop you doing the actions that you so clearly need to do. Those that are causing strife in your life or barriers in your life are using others to puppet you. I've seen this is in all your readings, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and it never stops, which means it is still happening. So someone that is causing major upset in your life is getting other people in on it to lend the emotion card, to take advantage of your goodwill, and it needs to stop immediately. And what I mean by that triangulation is perhaps getting older relatives to say, think of the children, think of this, think of that, think of the money, think of the mortgage, think of the house, think of all you've built together. No, think of what you've tolerated for years and years and years. You've not built anything, yeah? And towers do fall so they can be rebuilt. And they're not always rebuilt by the same people that initially built them, okay? This manipulation is to keep you there. They are lending on your free will, on your good intention, and it is not acceptable. You have to dig yourself out of this, because by listening to other people's emotional manipulation, it's keeping you in the void, yeah? It's keeping them draining your cup, yeah? Serving them, not serving you. This ain't going to help your kids or younger relatives. This isn't going to help anybody. But most importantly, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, this is not helping you. I'm sorry to be so repetitive in readings, but the message keeps on coming through and it is relentless. So this is a situation that is still pertaining to your life. If this resonates with you, guys, I can only say to you that you need to affirm your boundaries in order to overcome your barriers, okay? You need to have your own will, okay? You need to practice strength in this situation. It's the only way this is going to change. While you are doing everything for everybody else and not you, principally, your situation isn't going to change. You are desperate for release out of this void. Get out of there. Do it. See the light. Be brave. You are supported in love by spirit, but most of all, you are supported in love by your inner self, your inner child, your higher self, okay? You have got this, yeah? But if you carry on the way you're going, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's my message for you this week. Take my love and care. I'll speak to you next week. Thank you.